This is your weekly market update video to give you some non-biased, non-media based insight on where the housing market is at and where it's going. There's no doom and gloom here, no clickbait either. Like I said last week, I was sending this out to all my active buyers and now all my past clients. So everybody's included. So if there's anything you need, anything that you want me to research and confirm, simply reply to the email. And you already have my contact information. All the feedback is welcome. In fact, I will send you a Starbucks gift card in appreciation if you give me some feedback. All right. So on that note, let's jump right into it. Let's start with the bond market. Okay. We look at the 10-year yield and today it's at 3.41%. And it's good. Now, remember, the lower this number, the lower the mortgage rates go. And for perspective, let's take a look at the 10-year year. I can't even talk. Let's look at the chart for the last 2 years. And let's look at this. Let's see, it's January of 2021 when the rates were hovering right around 2.75% on the 30-year fixed. The 10-year yield was at 1.4%, as you can see here. And it finally peaked in October of 2022 and is now heading right back down. And as you can see, I mean, we were really low and we're like at 3.4. I mean, we're double where we were at in 2021, in early 2021. And I want to share this with you so that you have an understanding, so that you can see why I keep saying that the lower this number goes, the better it is for mortgage rates. And this is all regardless of the news and the media. And while I know this can be boring and it can be dry, this is important because it really helps you understand the market so that you don't blindly rely on the media. All right, so let's move on to the economic calendar for this week because that's super important. And as you can see here, today and tomorrow, there's nothing of significance happening. So I just kind of skipped that. Now, Wednesday, though, Wednesday is a huge day. It's the March inflation report, or the CPI, and that is a big one. If inflation comes in hotter than expected, rest assured, the Federal Reserve will increase the Fed funds rate. And on Wednesday as well, we have the FOMC meeting minutes or notes from the last meeting. And sometimes this could be a market mover. And let's see, what do we have? Thursday, we have the jobless claims and continuing jobless claims report. Increasing number here indicates a slowdown in the economy, more unemployment, right? Which is good for inflation concerns. And finally, Friday, we have retail sales. This can be a market mover. If this report comes in lower than expected, again, it indicates a slowdown in the economy, and this is good for inflation. And right now, it's all about managing that inflation. So as the inflation goes down, mortgage rates go down. Speaking of mortgage rates, let's check out today's rates. Today let's start with the VA. VA is at 6% with an APR of 6.073. There's a $910 cost, and this is based on a $500,000 purchase, owner-occupied single-family residence, and 740 FICO score, as you can see here. FHA is at 5.75%, which is a little bit lower than VA, and there's a cost of $123 at 5.75%. That's 3.5% down. And finally, 6.75%, and that's a conventional 20% down, and there's a cost associated of $560. Rates are slightly up from last week, but Wednesday is a big day. And my message to active home buyers is, in short, stay the course. Make sure you are buying for the right reasons. If your job is stable, then move forward. If you feel confident that your employment is there, then yeah, it's a fantastic time to buy. If it's not, then let's talk about it. Reach out and I will guide you. And this applies to all my pre-approved buyers. And let me see, I think that's all I have for this week. Follow me on Instagram at Renteria_home loans for daily homebuyer tips and day-to-day updates. I appreciate you all and have a wonderful week.